If episode 8 was a kick in the guts, episode 9 was definitely a punch in the face. While we were following Denji and the crew, there were a lot of things happening in the background. Episode 9 came to throw all these things on the surface and to expand the story even more. So let's start talking about the beginning of the episode. They begin showing Himeno's last moments again, while she was asking for Aki to cry for her and vanishing. But this time there were two things different. One of them is that we saw what the heavy girl, the girl with the snake, used as sacrifice to use the snake, which was a nail. And I think this brings up a very crucial point when having contract with devils. It doesn't matter how much you sacrifice if the devil you have a contract with is weak. As we saw, Himeno sacrifice her whole body to use the ghost devil, and then we have this girl who sacrificed just a nail to use a whole Jormungandr. So I think this just proves a very obvious point of the main balance on devil's power is not linked with how much you sacrifice, but with how much your devil is strong. So it doesn't matter if you sacrifice your whole body, because if your devil is weak, it will end up being pointless. And now back to Himeno. In her last moment, she uses the ghost arm to wake up Denji, pulling the string. And the first thing I thought in that moment was why she didn't do that from the beginning. Well, maybe she would die anyway, but she wouldn't have to sacrifice her whole body. And honestly, the reason for that is actually very reasonable. On the whole episode, we saw that whenever Aki were in trouble, Himeno would always lose her reasoning and ability to think. So yeah, that's basically the answer. Aki was the person who brought Himeno's humanity back to her, and he turned into her happiness, but at the same time, Aki was her weakness. So when Aki got stabbed by the Katana Devil, she just couldn't think straight. She had a mental breakdown, and the first thing that she thought about was, oh shit, I need to sacrifice my body, Aki will die. And then she did. She was in a mental state that didn't allow her to think straight and just see that the best option would be waking up Denji. And when her body was gone, she was probably in despair and began to think on another way of saving Aki. And this other way is waking up Denji. Yeah, I know that this looks like a very weak explanation, but I think that is exactly the point. Devil hunters are not superhumans, are not super soldiers. They are just humans who can make contract with devils. Some of them just want to have a normal life. Some of them just want to be loved, like Himeno. And as every human, they are not immune to mental breakdowns, to anxiety attacks. So Himeno's death was basically the show telling us that they are human. They are not that badass senpai that will always calculate everything, even that kind of situation. Alright? So moving on, we have Denji's fight with the Katana Devil, and I think I don't even need to tell that Yas Mappa is doing an amazing job on this. It was incredible animated. And again, the Katana Devil used that samurai move of teleporting behind Denji and just chopping him in half. And at that point, I knew that someone would have to rescue Denji. I was just not expecting to be her. But I will talk about this later, because now I really want to talk about Makima. I think everyone knew that she wasn't going to die that way. So I was expecting to know a bit more on how she would survive. But obviously they didn't reveal that, and not only that, they expanded all the mysteries involving her after showing that she can just explode someone using another person as a sacrifice. So let's look back on every devil who showed up until now. Every devil until now had a power who were directly connected to the name. The Chainsaw Devil has chainsaws, the Katana Devil has katanas, the Snake Devil is basically a snake, the Ghost Devil is a ghost. So what the actual hell would be a devil whose power is to sacrifice one soul in order to give the contract owner the ability to kill another specific soul. I don't know, maybe the civilization devil, maybe the society devil, maybe the human devil. I don't know. The Starlink devil, where you send a soldier factory and then you earns a crow who is actually a Starlink satellite, and he gives you the ability to kill people using wireless. I really don't know. And of course, I'm assuming that that was just one devil power. Makima could be using two devil. You know, one to link the souls, and other one that has the ability to explode a body. And diving even further, I would say that Makima has a devil contract who make her immortal. But obviously that couldn't be the immortality devil, because what would you sacrifice to gain immortality? You know, that would be an error in the system. If an immortality devil existed and the contract gives you immortality, you would be able to make infinite contracts without dying. And other than that, what would Makima sacrifice to be immortal? That's that every time Makima has screen time, the mysteries around her gets bigger. It's insane. She has passed the point of being just a mysterious woman. Now she is becoming a mysterious and terrifying woman. We don't know what the Katana Devil and the girl wants. We don't know what the Gun Devil wants, and if he wants something. But we already saw what the Gun Devil can do, and honestly, he is a Gun Devil. He's terrifying, but we already know what his powers can do, and it's not like we can have a big surprise about him. He's the Gun Devil. You know, he has artillery, some nukes, maybe, and that's it. But Makima, we don't know. We don't know how her powers work. We don't know what power she has. We don't know what contract she has. We don't know what she wants. She is becoming as terrifying as the Gun Devil at this point. And before talking about Kobeni, let's talk about that last part of the episode where Makima gets notified that now she will be commanding all the units that remain in the Devil Hunters. And then that guy asks her, "How much did you anticipate from this, Makima?" After he said that, I began to have a mental breakdown, because if you look back to episode 2, Makima said that Denji was the first case where a human were both human and devil at the same time, that there was no precedent to his case. But at the same time, the Katana Devil and the girl with the Snake Devil seems to know her, and Makima knew the name of every person that she exploded. So probably she was lying when she said that Denji was the first case of a human being a human and a devil at the same time. And not only that, she knew that the Gun Devil was probably looking for Denji. So just one more question to the 1000 questions we have about Makima is added to this. And yes, it does seem like she was expecting this to happen, and it looked like she wanted this one division to become a thing. So yeah, the mystery hunter will continue to hunt us through the series. And finally, let's talk about Kobeni. Yeah, I did know that Himeno said that she could fight, but she was too shy and too afraid of doing that. But I honestly was not expecting her to man up against the Snake Devil, the human form of the Katana Devil, and the girl who has a contract with the Snake Devil. That scene was surprisingly good and surprisingly. And it's said that she can't be like that every time. But I do get that that is how her character is meant to be. And that sequence ends with her telling that she will quit the Devil Hunters. And honestly, I think she will probably quit. I think even after quitting, she will have a hole to play in the history, but I think she will quit the Devil Hunters. And from now on, we'll be following Aki, Denji, Power, and the rest of the new squad that will be under Makima's command. And that's it. The story is really taking off right now. Everyone who was at that party is pretty much dead now, other than Power, Denji, Makima, and Aki. And of course, Gun Devil. His name has been mentioned more and more through the last 3 episodes. So that probably means that we are really close to see him for the first time. And that is another terrifying thing to think about. So I will end things here. What do you think about the episode? What do you think Makima's power is? I will probably spend the whole week thinking about what she probably is. And when the next episode comes, I will be even more confused. But, well, so tell me your thoughts. And if you get through this part of the video, you have my genuine gratitude. You don't even have to like. Yeah, I just know that I'm really grateful. This is the first time I'm doing this format of video. I don't even know if it will be good or not. So if you came this far, I wish you an amazing week, and I will see you in the next discussion. See ya. Take care.